Thank you for joining us on this session to look at a solution for average rate of a function using integrals. So I'm going to go across to my window here that has the question, and hopefully you can see that okay. And let's have a look at what this asks. It says that g of x is a function a minus x squared, where a is a real constant. The average value of g on the interval from -1 to 1 is 31/12. Find all possible values for a. Well, what you need to know is what is the formula for average value. This may not be in your formula sheet, so make sure it's in your summary notes. The average value will be 1 over from the second value in the interval minus the first value in the interval. That's these values. That's using a and b, although it's a different a value to this one up here. The integral from a to b of the function. So we simply need to integrate that function and go between a and b. So let's put the values. We're told that equals 31/12. B is 1. A is -1. From -1 to 1 of this function, a minus x squared. All right, so 1 minus -1 is 2. So that's going to be 1 over 2. And we're going to integrate from -1 to 1. Now the integral of a minus x squared is a minus x cubed over 3. So you raise the power and you divide it by the new power. And the derivative of the bracket is -1. So we have to also put a -1 in here. All right, so let's take this -3 out and make that -1/6. A minus x cubed from -1 to 1. Now, if I multiply both sides by -6, I'll take the divide 6 across here to be multiplied by -6, and we're left with a minus x. Substitute the 1 in there, and substitute the -1 in there, and that is the integral between -1 and 1. This will become -31/2. Expanding in the brackets, a cubed minus 3a squared plus 3a minus 1. Okay, that's a minus 1 cubed expanded. Now, let's expand a plus 1 cubed. So that's a cubed plus 3a squared plus 3a plus 1. So that's the cube squared. And let's simplify this now, because a cubed minus a cubed is gone. 3a minus 3a is cancelled. So we're left with -31/2 equals -3a squared minus 3a squared is -6a squared. Minus 1 makes -2. If I bring the -2 across here to be +2, get -1/6 of that, and that equals a squared. Let's just do that calculation. 2 is 4/2, so that becomes 27/2. I'll continue up here. -27/2. We can cancel the 6 into that. Oh, no, we cannot. Yeah, 3s. So 2 3s are 6, and 9 3s. So we've got -1 times -9 is 9. 2/2 is 4. This is lovely, because the square root of 9/4 is the positive and negative square root of 9/4. And that equals plus and minus 3/2. So there are two values. Therefore, a will equal -3/2 or +3/2. Okay, difficult question, average value. Remember that formula, and careful with your calculus. Until I talk to you again, stay happy. Cheers.